Hi, this is day one of the Master Cleanse diet. Yes, I have made it a day. I am so proud of myself. 39 more to go, or however I decide to quit, however much I decide to quit. My advice basically would be just to stay away from food the whole day. Your nose will smell it and your glands are going to start to water up and stuff, and you're going to start to drool, and you're going to start to want to give in to the temptation. And it's not a good thing. I've always noticed that in my past attempts, I always gave up on the first day not because I was hungry, but because I loved the taste of food. It's more of the craving. So you have to learn how to distinguish craving from actual hunger. So yeah, you just have to work on that. I started to notice on my first day that it wasn't my stomach that was acting up. It was more of my glands, and my whole mouth just started to water. So and my nose started to it was sort of like a little personal torture trying to stay away from food. That was the hardest part. Just stay away from food. And if someone mentions food around you and you get watery and stuff, then you're pretty much weak. But if they do mention it around you, then stay away from that person too. Just stay away from something that makes your mouth water. Just stay away from something that makes you crave food. If that means that you have to stay away from a person, and if you're really dedicated to this cleanse, then I suggest that you stay away from this person for a day. Yeah, well, basically that happens, and the first day you start noticing a lot of things. Like my friend, he said that it is scientifically proven that Americans talk about food way more than any other country does. They talk about food excessively. And I started to notice that my family talks about food a lot. So anything that has to relate about food, you can actually start to notice things more about yourself and your life. And how much food influences people. So, and how much people influence you on food. So, if that makes any more sense. It makes sense in my head. But basically, yes, that is what you'd expect on the first day. And the first day was pretty much okay in a tough way, or tough in an okay way. So that's just my advice. Anything that reminds you of food, anything that makes your mouth water. Oh, and the second day. Second day, I suggest you surround yourself, or second to pretty much any day, is surround yourself with food, with your favorite foods, so that way you can learn to live without it. Because that's basically what you're gonna do. You're just trying to make yourself learn to live without it, or learn to resist the temptation. So yeah, that's what you'd expect on the first day, and that's what I suggest for the first day, and rest on.